Guys, I'm back. We're gonna be finishing up the DLC today, which I honestly I don't know if it's gonna take long, but that's cool. And then we are going to move on to a new game. We did a bunch of this. Equip the noisemaker and fire it at the windows.
It's a superb life, children. I heard that.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away!
Well,
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon,
oh
I
boy.
had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end. But I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
I'm just honored to be in the competition, and gee, I hope you like me, because I'd like nothing more than to be Miss Rapture of 1958.
There we go. I've got possession.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if...
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
I'm gonna buy some of these. Hey Prime, how you doing?
I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Wait, what was that about the Big Daddy?
Did I lock the door? Did I lock it?
You're doing good. You just had to drop the your mom's dog off to get her teeth clean.
Touch the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
Taking a Starbucks break. Nice.
Last time that boy came over, there was urine all over the bowl.
There we go. I think it's kind of neat how she's more like stealthy and not killing things.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was gonna lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that got him.
Won't steal my leads! And I'm planning a big comeback. Just need a new agent. You know anybody? Palm of my hand. Mark my words. Palm of my hand.
To give and not demand anything in return. Why? Who benefits, class? Someone who wants what you have, free from effort. A president, leader of hope.
Okay, it's going up there.
Parasite.
Go down this way.
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here.
Okay.
At least he left a trail.
When only you are you can expect nothing less than greatness.
Okay, I did see something sparkling over here. I thought I did.
I've been on something of a hiatus.
Somebody must have
Okay,
shot him when he tried to break into
blueprints.
Suchong's. Huh. What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
Can't talk to me like that.
Ah,
Su Chong wasn't exactly a master.
Die
of
Hard time.
subterfuge.
If your parents expect anything from you, tell them to get it in writing.
There we go. I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do, but I don't see another way to have done that. Interesting Starbucks trivia. The most northernmost Starbucks is in Fairbanks, Alaska. I always found Starbucks to just be, like, too expensive. Like, I used to get it on campus sometimes just because there was one in one of the atriums that I hung out at. They also did something where if you brought your own cup, you only paid for, like, a small or a medium or something, regardless of how big the cup was. It's pricey, but you also use your after and stars for free stuff. This makes you think of aliens. This level and this DLC in general is very... Ah, I see. I probably could have also gone in here and hid. In the US, you get 10 cents off the drink and 25 extra stars. I mean, 10 cents off, though. You just make your coffee at home. Save the gas. I mean, I don't drink coffee anyways, so... Oh, they're like on another floor. You mostly drink hot tea. I like hot chocolate.
Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
Like, I drink a crap ton of milk. Just ask Max. Chocolate milk, hot chocolate, plain milk. And water. You also watch people at Starbucks?
Blue test device. Su Chong was opening tears?
In case you're wondering how I can see where I'm going, I cannot.
And before I knew it, Ryan
You imagine that
bounced
has
out of my own
interesting
restaurant.
results.
And that Korean had the run of the place.
I just wondered how much of the
It was a good
stereotype of
business,
people
I
sitting
tell
around
you.
writing novels
I
actually
never should have
occurs.
told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
Actually, Max, I think somebody that we used to know through WoW actually did the whole go to a coffee shop and write thing. Mana. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
who I knew it was gonna be.
He does a lot of writing and stuff. I always see him posting links to his blogs and stuff on Twitter. Is that a pig nose or? I can't quite tell. Not writing novels and possibly coding or whatever. I mean, it's not like the worst. Like, I mean, I essentially used to do that on campus, but that'd be because I would be on campus in between classes. In Rigel, New Zealand is the most southern, right? Starbucks. We're gonna search everything before we try touching that. I think that's where we came in.
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that anymore.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're...
Both are located in former Commonwealth countries. What?
Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open.
I mean,
doors,
I
but
don't
we can
find that
use this
too
device to go to Columbia and
interesting
find a
though,
portal.
because
But it's
a
been
lot of the
vandalized.
world
You'll
was
fix
once
it.
like taken over
You know, my
by
tower
the
didn't come stock
by
with the test device repair manual.
Britain.
Fix it.
So
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
I mean, we're not gonna comment on the fact that there's a photo of us on the wall. Oh, I see. There's like actually lights on now. I did this already. Eat pickles. I don't need any health. I went in here. This was the freezer. All you can think with the jar of pickles is eating them in rest and the sound of vomiting. Is that spark thingy ominous? So it's called a Lutece device. Essentially in the world of Bioshock Infinite and Columbia, two brothers and sisters invented a device that essentially let them see into like other worlds and times. I'm gonna touch that last, because... and that's what that is. Giant balloons? Ridiculous. I don't know, I think it sounds like fun.
Problem. Big Daddy society will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, this stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could determine delta of genetic material with little sister. Proof is indeed...
The character that we are right now was like the sidekick during the main game, because we're in the DLC now. And she can actually do it sort of at will. Not anymore. But in the main game she could. And that was actually part of one of the mechanics of the game, was that you could open up different things to get yourself different utilities to use in combat that existed like in another universe. But the same place.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube.
Okay.
And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts.
You never got
Then I
that
just
far
have
into
to repair
Bioshock.
the most
1 and 2 are the same,
sophisticated
essentially.
piece of
3, it
technology
goes off
ever
the
created.
rails.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say.
I'm still
Guess we
kind
better
of
find
on
a
the
way out of here.
fence as to whether they just kind of like shoehorned the
Atlas,
connection
you there? I need a
to
favor.
1 and 2
A favor?
into Infinite.
I don't suppose
I'm
you
not-
conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
They made it work,
I'm working on it.
so that's fine.
I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
But
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be
that's
getting.
that's the brother and the sister Luteces. Okay. This the first DLC was like a little more combat based. This one's a lot more stealthy.
Did you come to Rapture because it seemed fast? Or did you intend to make something of yourself?
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough of talk. Fix machine.
He's not the most subtle person, is he?
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Yeah, this is the Infinite DLC. Whoops. Oh, whoops.
representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart, suggested by my dear, sweet mother. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you've a Lucifer. Sure, I hear you. Clear as a bell. Honey, we're
Whoops.
all on pins and needles.
Whoops!
Come on out.
You love the Art Deco style of this game. Okay, so water is loud.
She told me to stop calling, so I did. Now I just hang around outside the place she stayed.
Exhausted for a day of house.
Are you some fickle child that won't relinquish your ugliest dog simply because it's yours?
Well, he's gotta be handsome and smart and self-assured like Andrew Ryan. And good with his hands like Dr. Steinman.
No, it's not the strongest that survive, but the fittest. Those most capable things. Look at the stars they do.
This game does look beautiful. Like, this game looks really nice.
You see what a success that is? You see how
First, the law gets private.
There, that machine.
There we go.
It'll have the cathode tube.
Too bad you don't have CGI art skills. I need to get back into my my 3D tutorials.
Got it. Now I need to find Old Man Winter in a CO2 scrubber. Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
I went in here already, but we're gonna double check. Okay.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show
I'm not
up
gonna
on your
steal
doorstep.
everything, but
But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more.
You have an app on your iPad called Procreate that can make art, but when you try to make something, it looks like something from a 6-year-old. I mean, with art, it's all about practice and, like, how you're able to observe things. And then there is going to be a component of, like, hand-eye coordination. But if you're able to do, like, if you're able to make your hand do and go where you want to, like, precisely, then it's all just about practice and, like, observation and stuff. Like, right now, if I were to try and draw, I'd be shit. But I actually used to be pretty damn good. You're better at photography? I love photography.
Freeze your enemies.
I need to do more.
Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
I missed a chance to try and get a bald eagle the other day.
Just what we needed. All we need now is a CO2 scrubber.
Sam, that you? Sam?
Who the hell are you?
Second Raider, that's you! So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out, you know, I mean, no...
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Well, now that everybody's dead, I can loot everything. It's not gonna do them any good. Photographer is art for people that are art failures. Not entirely, because it still has to be like how you look at, like, how you see things, and then if you're editing afterwards and stuff. Because there's still tricks to, such as, like, how you frame things, where you position things on the viewfinder. Knowing what looks good when it comes to, like, depth of field and focus, and... I like macro photography and wildlife photography and stuff.
Memo to the sales team. While we
Right now you're taking a lot of iPhone 12 pics. I need to get a new DSLR. I've got a Nikon D3200, but it's only 10 megapixels, which was awesome at the time. But now, like, phones have, like, 4 or 5 times that much resolution, so I would love to be able to try and save up for a new camera.
Child star. I'm just a star. Period. And I planning a big comeback. Just need a new agent, you know? You know anybody?
There we go. I might want to go to a mirrorless Nikon. I mean, I just want a DSLR, so I have some amazing lenses. I'll look into it when it's time, but I would love it if I could keep using my lenses. Because I have, like, I don't have any great lenses. Like, I've only really got one, but, like, I've got the telephoto that came with the kit that I bought. I mean, as long as it's, I would hope that as long as it's a Nikon, it'll fit all my Nikon lenses. But I do want to go with Nikon, yes, so that I don't have to buy lenses. One of my lenses was, a gift from my mom. It's an off-brand. So it's a Sigma lens. but it's a telephoto macro lens. And I fucking love that thing. That's like my go-to lens most of the time.
Mother always said it's important to be yourself. So here I am. 100% genuine artist.
But I do want to go with Nikon again. It's just going to be a matter of which one. Because, like, I've got... The kit that I bought was, it was, like, at a Black Friday door crasher, like... Fuck. Probably, like, 10 plus years ago now or something. So it came with the body, a telephoto lens, the stock lens, so the basic lens that usually comes with the camera, a camera bag, and a tripod. So I've got, like, the whole frickin' kit. The only other thing that I might want is an actual proper telephoto lens and macro lens. Like one that's like designed for the specific purpose, as opposed to being one that does both. And by the, like, telephoto, I mean like super long range telephoto. The kind where I might need an additional like tripod stand for the lens itself. Because again, because I like nature and wildlife photography, that would be huge. And then the macro lens is, I just really fucking love macro photography. Actually, maybe I can go along the top. I don't know if you saw my my painting stream. I want to do more actually. But that photo that I'm painting is one of my own. Something in the 1 kilometer range to photograph polar bears and eagles. Like, I like to do, like, birds, too. I used to do... Did it say where the CO2 scrubber is gonna be? Bathysphere area.
Gosh, there's an awful lot of competition and they're all so pretty. Why, a girl can dream, can't she?
There we go. This looks like Rapture from the OG Bioshock. Yes, it is. We were actually in it where it was all, like, populated and stuff. This is a portion that was sunk.
Gee, I hope you like it. Because I'd like nothing more than to be in this rapture in 1958.
I heard that. Come out. Come out. High and low. We search high and low.
He's gonna want to get this message soon as he gets back, right?
I'm sure we're all eager to put the disruption behind us. Back to class.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll get back to it, but it was there earlier, yeah.
Mother always said you yourself. So here I am. 100% the genuine article.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. But one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
Well then. He doesn't look too happy. It was pretty cool though, yeah. It's a part of the first DLC. The first part of the DLC. This is the second part. That had to hurt.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
If that's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it.
Have a great weekend, you too, Prime
A lot of
Operative.
book learning. And a handful of lockpicks. The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply
Well, that
discounted,
doesn't
though.
sound good. Stay sneaky.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
There we go.
Oh,
Alright. Hold tight, everybody, though. I'm gonna be right back.